Hello and welcome to New Junction. Now back to the station canopy again. I think this is the last modification, seriously big modification, I'm going to be doing to the substructure. So going forward it'll be the upper structure, or the canopy tops. So I think one of the most important additions one can add to any canopy is probably lighting. It's something that really brings life to a layout. I've managed to get myself on eBay some, if I can get them out, neat little LED strips. Focus you in. They're literally a set of 3 LEDs and then probably 30mm of wire. These are a 12 volt LED. I have seen these sold individually for a couple of £. You can actually find, if you dig hard enough on eBay, sets of 10 for £2.99, and they're in this country already, and they're super simple to wire in. Now this is one I've done earlier. As you can see, the LED strips themselves are self-adhesive, so they just stick to the plastic under trunking, and then the wiring comes off them. What I'd do, one reason to use this sort of eye cable on the, if I can focus you in. One reason I use the eye cable is literally you can tuck the wires in and then either cable tie them like I've done there, cable tie them in, or what I'm planning on doing once they're in properly and working, I'm going to use little strips of plastic and stick them to the fronts and just solvent weld them in, so it's really neat and tidy. Easy peasy. So I had a little go with this end piece, and apart from the end wires on the right here, which are yet to be tucked away, the actual scenic beams, you can't see any wire at all. You can just see the tucked in cable ties dotted around. But if I take you around the back, you can see there's wire on both sides, tucked in nice and neatly, and you can't see it at all when you're looking at the layout. So as you can see, the installation of these LEDs is very simple. I'm going to stick a LED to every section, so in between each column there's going to be an LED. So there'll be 12 in total on this section, and then I'm going to wire them in on the side facing me. I tuck them into the columns closest to me, the beams, sorry, closest to me. That means when the framing is back on its normal side, we shouldn't be able to see it. That's the plan anyway. So I'm going to get on with that and get on with soldering. I thought I'd just quickly show you all the LEDs in position. They're now stuck to the frame, and I've just got to link them all together and wire them in. As you can see on the top right of your screens, I have snapped 2 columns off. This will be easily fixed with a bit of solvent weld glue, but as you can imagine, this feels like something from the Crystal Maze. Now that was painful. I normally say, and here we are, but this was absolutely tear your hair out painful. I don't think I'll ever do this again. There's a reason I don't do point motors, etc. I just hate wiring completely. So these are all done. They're cable tied into a preliminary position. So now I'm going to hook them up and see if they work. They better do. Oh, would you look at that? Makes it all worthwhile. Right, now's the time to stick the other columns back on, turn it over, and see how it looks. And there we are. I thought I'd show you with the loft lights off, so you get the full effect, and you can see how light it actually is. As you can see, that lights it up amazingly well. If I zoom you in a little, let you look across the station. As you can see, that's well illuminated. And of course the rest of the loft is pitch black. Trains, as you can see, their lights waiting to come into the station. This was a particularly finicky job. This is my electrical skills are poor at best, so this has been a particularly messy job for me. But you can see a bit of wire in the middle there where I've sort of just given up trying to make it look neat and just let it hang. What I'm hoping is once the canopy goes on, and of course the canopy won't be clear or see-through, that the bulk of this will be tucked away and hidden out of sight. It is quite minimal now in the areas that matters, but no, I've not enjoyed this one. I'm glad to be relatively done with it. What I'm going to do is leave you with some running shots of the station at night, if I can show you them, and you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. Right, as ever, thank you very much guys, and see you in the next one.